This is Tonda Andrews with Usborne Books and More. Today I want to introduce you to some of the books that you can get for your preschoolers or kindergartners. The first set of books that I wanted to talk to you about are our phonics readers. Now they can be purchased as a collection or individually like I did for my kids. These books are great because they introduce phonics to our kids as well as rhyming words. Now, our language, the English language, is made up of 40 sounds, and so these books do a great job of introducing those sounds to our kids. Maybe you have some struggling readers, or you just want to work on some speech concepts with your kids. These are a great way to do that. Now, I'm going to open it up so you can see some of the great illustrations. How cute is Toad? Toad waits and waits for the truck to bring her things. Time ticks on, and this is these books are interactive. They give you some flaps to open up. She's out of luck. Where is that truck? Now, the other great thing about these books is, as a parent, you can learn more about phonics and what makes up phonics. And then as you turn to the back cover, it goes through a list of all the words that are in this book and the sounds that make up those words. So you can work on those with your kids as well. This is a great way for you as mom and dad to help your kids learn their sounds of speech. Now, one of our more popular series are the dual readers. Now, one of the very most famous one is called The Tales from the Farmyard. I don't have that one. What I have is the Usborne books of fairy tales. Now, dual readers are special, and the reason that they're special is that because when your kids are in the wiggly stage, so even when they're, young toddlers, or even maybe in the 2s or 3s or preschoolers, you can start reading these fun stories. Now, these are our princesses, so we got Sleeping Beauty here. And you start out with the dual readers. You start by reading the top of every page. So this is a good, kind king and his queen. The baby princess is Christian. 5 good fairies make good wishes for the baby. Now, as they get older and they can sit longer, you start adding in the words at the bottom of the page. This is a good king and his queen. After many years, the queen has a baby girl. The king and queen are delighted and love this little princess. The baby princess is christened. Now, the other fun thing with the dual readers is the Usborne symbol here of the little duck. Now, Usborne has hidden a duck on every page, and that gives some of your kids just something to do while they're listening to the story. So here's our little duck here, and if you can find him on the next page, there he is hiding there. It's a really cute way, even when the kids can't read, that they can go through their books and just enjoy them. Now, one of the things that I got for my kids this year as kindergartners are the Wipe Clean books. We have 3 of them: the Wipe Clean First Math, the Wipe Clean First Letters, and the Wipe Clean First Words. Now, I chose these books for my kids because of some of the difficulties they have with either writing their letters or their numbers, and this gives them extra practice. And these books are great. One of my other videos, we show you the first words. So here's first math, and so when your kids are just starting out, they can count, how many birds are on the roof, so they'll count that and put that number in, and there's some fun problems to go with. Now, they all come with a marker for you to use. My kids unfortunately lost theirs right away, but any of the wipe-off markers will work on them. And my kids love these. These are something that they can do when they're taking turns during school, and something to keep them busy. Now, Usborne has a secondary company that comes from all the other countries in the world to kind of diversify some of the books that they offer, and I think this is a great way for your kids to get introduced to other authors and to books around the world. One of the books that we got from the sister organization, Kane Miller, is Acorns and Stew 2. And again, some really cute illustrations. This is about a little girl who's in love with these ducks, and she's trying to figure out how she can keep these ducks near her during the winter when it gets cold. It's a cute story. I encourage you to pick this one up. Now, the last thing we have is our Usborne Very First Reading series. It's a series of 15 books, and what's really neat about them is it's about teaching our kids to read, or them learning how to read. And on the pages, there's going to be a portion that you, mom or dad, read. So the night was cold, the sky was black, the window rattled. Now as your kids learn to read, they get to say the larger words on the other page. Tap, tap, tap. Gets them involved in reading, gives them some excitement to start reading their first words. My kids love this series. And again, it comes with 15. And the reason that there's 15 in the series is that as they start to learn to read, sit, Sam, sit, they're going to get better and better at reading. And eventually by the last book, they're going to be reading the whole thing. And so it works through all the different levels as they gain confidence in their reading. In the back, there's some fun games, interactive games for the kids to play. And there's also information for mom and dad in the very front about what words and sounds that the kids are going to be working on today. So those are some of the fun books for your preschooler or your kindergartner. Again, check the link and go ahead and browse the website to find more. Thank you.